Well, Mr. President, thanks for speaking to us. What's the main purpose of your trip to Australia? Are you hoping for greater Australian contribution to the stabilisation and rebuilding of Iraq?
No, the main purpose is to thank the people of Australia and thank my friend John Howard for being strong in the face of terror and being understanding that we have a historic opportunity to bring peace and freedom to parts of the world that need peace and freedom. It really is the main purpose. Australia is a great country. I would define our relationship as a unique relationship, and I'm looking forward to it. I've never been there. They tell me it's kind of like Texas, which is another reason I want to go.
I think that's right. But not everyone agrees, in Australia, agrees with you on the war. Some members of the opposition are talking about possibly protesting when you address the Parliament by wearing white armbands or turning their backs. Would that concern you?
Not at all. No, it means democracy's alive and well. It's, I don't expect everybody to agree with us. But one thing is for certain, the Prime Minister was strong, and the Australian military performed brilliantly. I mean, brilliantly. And I think a lot of people would like to hear that from the American president. I'm going to tell them. And if somebody feels like they want to, express discontent, that's okay. I mean, that's democracy.
Well, what about the suggestion from your critics that while you won the war, the peace has been bungled?
They're wrong. I mean, we're making great progress in Iraq. We've got a pretty steep hill to climb. Mm-hmm. After all, one, we're facing a bunch of terrorists who can't stand freedom. These thugs were in power for a while. Now they're not going to be in power anymore, and they don't like it. And they're willing to kill innocent people. They're terrorist activities. We'd rather fight them there than here. Secondly, that life is pretty darn good compared to what it was under Saddam Hussein. People aren't going to be tortured, they're not going to be raped, they're not going to be mutilated, they're not going to be mass graves. And plus the infrastructure is improving. I mean, there's an excitement there about a free society emerging, and it's our interest that the society be free.
So there are 2 Australian citizens being held at Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
What's going to happen to them? And what do you say to people in Australia who think they should be either charged or released?
Well, we'd be glad to work with the government on the issue, and if John wants to discuss it, I'm more than happy to discuss it. We're working with a variety of countries that have got people in Guantanamo Bay. These were people picked up on the battlefield. We're trying to learn more about them to make sure we fully understand.
Are they being tortured?
No, of course not. We don't torture people in America, and people who make that claim just don't know anything about our country.
Another issue between the 2 countries is the possibility of a free trade agreement.
Yes, sir.
Do you think you'll get it, and will you use the visit to push it along?
Yes. I mean, I told John in the I don't know. I actually am in pretty good shape politically. I really am. I didn't mean to sound defensive. But, I am. There's politicians, by the way, who pay attention to the polls are doomed because you're kind of you're trying to chase opinion. What you need to do is lead and set the tone. And I've taken some tough decisions, and I'll look forward to making the case that the decisions I've taken will make America more secure, make the world more peaceful, and make this country more prosperous. And so I'm upbeat about it. And as to why Howard is, maintaining his popularity and he married well and he's smart.
So thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in
Australia. Yes, sir. Looking forward to it. Thanks.